One, and you are rolling.
Bless, bless, bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast, the Down to Earth Network with your host, Shawn, myrie. Live and direct Sunday, in the D2E studios,
Mhm.
EQ studios with the Rastafari Samurai, you
Don't
know,
know, yo.
in the back. Today is some D2E news. There's a lot of news. I'm going to go to the hot news, even if it's a distraction. The beef, what is, it's hotter than ever. It's 50 Cent against everybody. And
Mhm.
the recent beef, well, it's not a recent beef, recooked beef, is him and Papoose. We already know about T.I. and T.I.'s sons, but Papoose came out on Many Men, freestyled on the Many Men instrumental, right? But this beef is from like it's getting interesting. Maybe this is good for the hip hop culture, for the sport. But people are doing personal jabs. I know that him and Papoose have beef from when he was with Remy Ma. He called like saying that she's a tough, he like tough ones or tough girls and shit like that. And now he's with Clarissa Shields, the world's heavyweight women's champion, the top boxer in the sport for a female, right? So now he did
Mhm.
take jabs at her, but then he kind of took it back. He says he likes Clarissa, but yo, that freestyle that Papoose put out, man,
Yeah.
that was fire, man. Like you get what I'm saying? Like this beef is expanding. It's different. It's on different.
Well, Papoose is the beast from the east,
Yeah,
though.
it's different now. You're dealing with an MC, but 50 says he has no time for retarded rappers.
Ooh.
That's what he said, and he came out with a
He
other
actually
post.
said that,
Yeah, he has
yo.
no time for retarded rappers. So now he's getting more, response.
Okay.
And we know about T.I. Like I'm kind of like T.I. Okay, let's see this. It seems like T.I.'s feud with 50 Cent, and this is hip hop hot new hot hip hop, right?
Go on.
It says it seems like T.I.'s feud with 50 Cent has inspired Papoose to reignite his own beef with Fifth from earlier this week. So
Mhm.
he's saying, even Fifth in the post, he's saying, oh, I guess it's time for you guys. I'm the algorithm. What's making you guys like relevant by calling his name? But this is all he said. This is also in the article. Although 50 Cent doesn't tend to respond to beef rivals in the musical form, his recent releases have seemingly inspired them to keep that energy up because he does take jabs in what No More Tricks,
Mhm.
right? And then he has another song for the Power. What is it? The Power series?
Yeah, he has
Done
a
that?
new theme, a new theme song,
Yeah.
like for the new Power series, which is gonna be Beginnings. That's what it's gonna be. So I guess he just put it all in one. You know what
Yeah,
I
so
mean?
he really has two tracks with responses to all the people who's beefing right now with him. It's like almost like a movie, or like he's Batman. I don't know what you call 50, and the rest are like coming at him because he has beef with Mano, he has beef with Fabulous, he has beef with Jim Jones. He just kind of made fun of Jim Jones the other day by kicking in that studio. He said he owes money to,
Well,
right?
which he has 50 has some ownership of the building with the actual owner,
Well,
right?
he took a picture like, yo, guess what? I'm buying that, and
Yeah,
you're gonna
he
kick
has
you
a
guys
piece
out.
of the building. He said with the owner.
So I don't know if that's facts, if that's true facts, but that's how 50 put up the building where Jim Jones owes whatever and the rest owe money to. But they made a song after that. That
Oh,
was a diss
really?
song. Do you know they responded after that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They're called what
I
did he
have
call
to
them?
see that,
Squatters.
man.
I think he called them squatters. I'm sure you didn't know.
Really?
After when he made that, he done that. He called I think didn't 50 call them squatters or some shit like that because they weren't
Mm,
paying for the rent. So they responded with a freestyle, like a rap song with a
okay.
whole bunch of them. A lot of people
Hmm.
liked it, it seems. But they're saying, anyways, this has reignited more beef. Papu stepped into the ring to reignite the feud earlier this year. But yo, recently he dropped on Many Men. It was
Mm,
the Many Man thing. And he dissed G Unit, not just 50, right? And
yeah.
yo, Papoose is an MC. He's not shit. He may not be popular and commercial like 50, but now he got spotlight and he has his lady. He might feel more inspired. Maybe his lady said to do this. Maybe
Maybe.
Clarissa said he wanted her to concentrate on her match before he went back and beef with 50 because 50 was poking at him.
Could be a possibility.
So right now, that's what's interesting right now, because first it's Ti made like 4 tracks and stuff like that. The Sons kind of got 50's reaction. One of the Sons just dropped a diss track. The Domani guy just dropped, but I think it's not good enough to go against like 50 still. Like, you get, I mean, Ti stuff didn't even really harm 50, but Papoose is a different beast. You get what I mean? So going to be interesting what she responded with a post again to Papoose. Like, what are you gonna say to Papoose? Did you hear the new song No More Tricks?
Oh yeah. No, I
The
didn't
one
get
where he
it.
done with Max B. You done a track with
Oh, I heard a bit of it. I
Max
heard a
B.
bit of it.
So Max B came out of prison not too long ago, and Max B, you would think that it's like you're kind of bringing him into this situation, by, you get what I mean? Having him like unless Max B knew about the diss, what he came, like what he put on the verse, or he just done it out of like, a surprise and gave him that verse on that track. But anyways, people are listening to that one, right? Now, 50, I mean, okay, I could play this because he's rapping, freestyling on 50's beat. I'm gonna play what he said, yo.
Fuck Curtis Jack, that's what came to mind soon as I heard the track. Ball spitting lyrical, condescending the murder rap. Heard they shot his ass with a Nina. He deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up, I got my hand on a thermostat. Ugly ass G-Unit sneakers. Had the shirt to match, cause after Get Rich or Die Trying, your every verse was whack. Mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clap them cheeks so loud, the neighbors heard the slap. That's why you made that documentary. You was hurt from that. I heard she fucked all 5 guys and they bring a burger back. Spoke to some conspiracy theorists. They said the earth is flat. They also said you work for Illuminati. Nervous rat. What would make this chump think that he could spit a verse with Pap? Somebody better pray for this nigga. Where the church is at. If it wasn't for M, you'll be looking for a purse to snatch. Bought your girl a wig, then you told her to return it back. 50, you a petty son of a bitch. Bernie Mac killing this nigga softly. Lauren Hill, Roberta Flack. Never.
Oh, I can't deny this guy, man. This is hip hop, man. 50, people are gonna keep talking about money. He has all this money, he doesn't need to do nothing. Even you was one of them, Rastafari Samurai. What do you think of that now? Papoose is not just no Ti.
No,
I know you like Papoose.
I like Papoose. I do, because he's the beast from the east and he talks real beast. You know what I'm saying?
So 50 or Uncle Murder, I'm thinking you have a 50. If you don't want to do nothing, send the good wounds. Uncle Murder is a man who does have similar type of flow, maybe not as good as Papoose. What do you think should happen with we're connoisseurs of hip hop. We're talking hip hop now, people. This is actually hip hop besides the Drake and Kendrick beef. Now, there's a lot of beef songs coming out. First Ti, then his sons, right? And now 50 done 2 things, even though it's not by himself. So it's actually going on. Let's be honest. There is a rap or a hip hop thing, whatever thing is going back and forth. Is 50 going to drop back a full diss song for himself? What do you think?
Well, to be honest, 50 doesn't really have to respond.
I'm keep hearing that shit, man.
He doesn't have to respond. It's up to him. Like he said it before, like when he goes on tour, it's vacation for him.
I keep hearing that like excuse, man.
No, that's not an excuse. You know what that means? That means he's yes, he's done what you've done. He surpassed y'all. You know what I mean? So, like I keep on saying it, like yes, the hip hop world is the lyrical thing, but at the same time, money is with it too. You know what I mean? Straight up. And if you really want me to get down to it, Shawn, okay? Now, when it comes down to the club, do they play Papoose tracks compared to 50 tracks?
No. That's why he came with a diss.
Okay, then.
He came with a diss saying, make a hit, basically. That's how he says you don't have any hits, Papoose. So he's basically saying, like, you don't have any commercial hits. No one gives a shit about what you're saying. I don't care about what you're saying. But still, Papooses lyrics cut deep. In the sport of hip-hop, it's still cutting his ass deep. Let's be straight up. Sport of hip-hop. Let's forget about this whole thing about material stuff. He's hitting bars what are talking about 50s girlfriend. You could go back to this shit. This is a
Well, you
review.
know what?
Go
One
back to the
one
shit what
thing
he
I have
said.
to say, it depends when
Mm.
it comes on. All right, the hip hop
Salute,
thing
salute
and all of
everybody in
that.
the chat. OG
But
Kicks,
you see, 50,
Jonathan
50 when it
Thompson.
comes to the acting game, he'd be taking out, he'd be bringing people who be getting dissed in the acting world and giving them a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now we know 50 from hip hop. We know 50 from doing hip hop. So, like it or not,
Wow.
let's see the hip hop, and like he brought it back. Actually, he did bring it back. He did bring it back. Actually, in the power stuff, he took the jabs. It's mainly Ti. He was taking the jabs at mainly Ti, right?
Mhm.
But now Papoose, I see what it is. It's like the art of war. Papoose, known that he's using some of the bullets on Ti. Now he's not ready for Papoose. He wasn't expecting this coming from Papoose.
Mm.
So now he has to reload. He got to go back. He got to retreat back to think how's he going to respond now to this shit? Because his girl, right? She's crazy. It looks like she looks like if she saw 50, she don't care if she got charged. She'd knock 50 out
Mm.
just to prove something.
Mhm.
That the Clarissa Shields.
Yeah.
She looked like if she saw 50 in some event, she would go to him if she can and knock him out. Right?
Mm.
So 50 kind of says he likes his girl, and he was disrespecting her, but he
Yeah.
he stopped talking. So it says this. Let me see this. It says this was a long time coming. Papoose and 50 Cent went at it earlier this year via some AI generated videos and more. But as it turns out, later what later will not be responding to the former lyrical this is any soon. That don't make no damn sense. In an Instagram post published earlier today, Sunday, March 8th, this is today, Fifth posted a picture of himself with the following caption: I'm sorry, no response to retarded rappers who can't write a hit to save their lives. That's how he put it. That's cocky. Moving right along the short bus shortly. Lol. Don't expect a response to Pap any soon. He can't respond. He can't respond. Which short bus? Those are intelligent lyrics, yo. He got hurt, man. He shouldn't even say nothing. I'm sorry, 50 Cent shouldn't even say nothing. You listen what he said in the Instagram post, right? If you shouldn't say nothing. This is today. Fifth posted a picture of himself with the following caption: I'm sorry, no response to retard rappers who can't write a hit to save their lives. So yes, he never had a hit. He never had the same machine as 50.
No.
But if he had the same machine as 50, he could have probably been like that too. Let's be honest. This man's lyrical. It's not like he's garbage,
Mm.
right? I know there's a lot of 50 fans, but in the art of hip hop,
Yeah.
you cannot deny that Papoose is not a lyrical assassin.
Oh,
He
no,
might not be
no
making the
doubt.
hits. He may not have, like, in the club or Get Rich or Die Trying. But when Papoose was coming out, there was a lot of people coming out at a certain time. So not everybody can make it. Not everybody can make it that way. So he got through K-Slay, right?
Yeah.
DJ K-Slay was his guy. So I always thought Papoose was a lyrical, like, ill genius, but I think he was really, when they say underrated, he was underrated because you got Jay-Z, you got Nas, you're coming out of New York. Jay-Z and Nas, right? So he didn't get the commercial push like 50. He didn't get the aftermath and the Interscope shit. He was on the mixtape. He was running the mixtape shit.
Yep.
Anytime you saw a mixtape, I guarantee when DJ K-Slay came out, he's known for that. Papoose was the guy all over that shit. I know 50 has his mixtapes, but now you're right. 50's a businessman, but he's not ready for no type of rap. Well, people might think he's ready for a rap battle, but against Papoose, I don't know about that. Papoose is still active. You should have like Murder. You should have your guys, Uncle Murder and Yayo, as the guys doing that work. If they're part of G Unit.
True.
If they're part of G Unit, let's see. I know they have a podcast now, but let's see what G Unit could do. Because you have all these other guys coming at 50. Unless 50 is the one who's saying, don't do nothing, don't say nothing. You guys don't even
Well, he's the
respond,
boss.
right? These guys are going to be going on interviews. They have their podcasts. Are they going to be talking about this?
Well, 50 is the boss, so he
Will
probably
they
did.
talk about this?
Well, he probably did discuss it with them. You don't think so?
Well, the gloves are off. More dirt will spill. Um, the people are making T-shirts. You hear about King Harris, the little King Harris.
Mhm.
How he made a weed bag, like like his own smoke, and he put his mother's picture on it. He put 50's mother's picture on the bag, yo.
Yeah,
Did you see that
he
shit?
wants to hit a nerve, bro.
It's hitting. It's kind of working still. I don't know if people don't see it. I think it's kind of working on Fifth. He's just trying to play hard, yo.
It's a mental game, right? And
So it
I would
says,
have to say,
for those unaware, Papoose is beefing with 50 Cent over his social media trolls online about Clarissa Shields.
it's a mental game.
Their relationship, and more. It seems that the original tension stems from 50 playfully testing Remy Ma back when she was still dating Pop. Most recent, though, they have found any and every reason to go at each other. Perhaps Curtis Jackson will not break his word and ignore his rap rival's diss over his own beat. Oh, after all, it would basically be giving him exactly what he wants and what would benefit him. But considering 50 Cent's recent beef development with T.I., anything is possible. The battle continues to rage on, although it seems like we are at more a quiet moment at press time. We will see if any more diss tracks emerge soon, but for now, 50 might have to sharpen his pen by responding to Pap before going at any other enemy. That's kind of true. That's true. Some people are going to say, no, he doesn't need to respond to Pap. No, he doesn't need to respond to Pap. But yes, he needs to respond to Pap because this is a different type of artist, yo. Different type of artist. But that's the news in hip hop. That's the hip hop news right now. I don't know what you think. Now, should they box or should they do like what do you think the
You
development
know
now?
what? A boxing would be good because
Yeah.
check this out. Because say my boy, him girlfriend would say he would get the training.
Yeah,
From her.
he already has training. That's
No,
what I was saying. He's probably always training.
I know with her and
Yes.
shit. So
Mhm.
yeah, this would be very interesting if it was a fight instead of lyrical work.
50 would have to
Get in the ring.
50 would have to get more back in
Well,
shape
you
a
would
little
just
bit.
have to get back into shape.
You would
That's
have to
it.
get back in
You would
shape,
have to get back into
but-
shape and get into training.
but Papoose is already in shape and already has better training than him already right now. Right now, I guarantee you see Papoose. I thought he was a small guy. Did you see him? That
No,
guy's
not
big.
lately. I haven't seen.
The guy's not small. I thought for
I
years
haven't
this guy
seen
was
lately, no.
for years back in the day. Yes, this guy's like this tall, lanky, whatever, brother. The man is built. So and he's
Mm.
doing. Guess who he's taking punches from? His girl. She's not no small girl.
Mhm.
He's holding the friggin' whatever the punching
The bag,
bags,
yeah,
and she's punching hard. She's not no little small girl. She's hitting them hard,
yeah.
and he's holding that shit. Yeah. So guess what? He knows about. He's always seen boxing.
I see.
50 would have to really do like 6 months training.
Well, no
50
doubt.
have to do like 6 months training.
Well, it's not like he can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he
he would
can
have-
do it.
yeah, he
he's
can do it.
capable. Like he's brought down his body, he brought up his body. His body's like clay.
Will
you
he
know
do
what I
it though? Will he do that?
But that's the only thing. Would he do it?
Will he do it? No, I don't think that's gonna happen. But other news, what else is going on? I know there's some big shit going on, man. All types of shit. Everybody's talking about the war. They're tired of the damn war, but you can't deny the war with Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump. Let's see what else hip hop news is there, because there's always hip hop news going on, right? What's that noise?
Don't worry about that. It's not getting through.
Okay, 50 Cent, man. People, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Live and direct, EQ Studios. This is the news. Yeah, in Toronto, local news.
What's up?
This one I'm gonna say because I don't know if people brought this up.
What's that?
One or two synagogues, right?
Yeah, two of them.
3 of them got shot
Three?
up. Maybe it's 2.
I know it's 2.
Got shot up. Got shot
Yeah,
up.
one in Vaughan and one in North York.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Let me see. City news, man. TV news. It's crazy, man. Holy shit, man. How I go? How I press on this? Yeah. Yeah. Top stories, man. Now, yo, right now, as we speak, like I said, the war is going on in the Middle
War going
East.
on outside.
People are getting, like eliminated from, certain positions, especially with the Revolutionary Guard or those guys who was with the supreme leader. And people think right now that the war is just gonna end very quick because Donald Trump has been telling people that this is gonna be very easy. He's made people very confident that America's just gonna go in there, take out everything, and it's gonna be over. But now the aftermath, people who's paying for it is people in Canada, America, the whole world. The gas prices are going up, right? So now you have the gas prices going up. This is not good.
Mm.
What is he doing with that shit? What do you think now with the gas? I seen the gas high the other day, yo. High.
Yo, man, check this out. Think they say it's like gangsterism what Trump here do with the aisle and all them thing there. So all of a sudden our gas is going up and thing like that during that time.
Hmm.
Do you find that
Yeah, the
coincidental?
gas is going up right now.
Don't you?
The gas is going up everywhere. So this is what you want? If this is what you want, then you're all for Trump. But if you don't want to be somebody who's, you have a vehicle and you're getting charged more just because of a conflict where you didn't vote for, then whatever. Because I think before they go to wars, right? They should make it a vote, like a referendum, like how they have a referendum.
Yeah.
They should kind of get the people's vote fully before you make the decision. You could override the shit, but I think it's not it's it should have the people who have some say if they want that whole thing to go through, a war to go through, right? Yo,
Don't worry
can I hear
about that. I
that?
can see everything through
People,
here.
please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm hoping
You know
because
what?
it's
I'm
pretty
gonna I'm
loud.
gonna check anyway.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just keep talking, man.
Yeah, people, please subscribe. We're on the Down to Earth Network, YouTube. We're on the Down to Earth Network, Spotify. We're on the Down to Earth Apple Podcasts, all types of places. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're live and direct. Live and
It is
direct.
picking up a bit.
Yeah,
It's picking up. Let me check.
live and direct, man. Some technical difficulties. Some technical difficulties. Some technical difficulties. Technical difficulties, people. Technical difficulties. Yeah, man. So besides 50, Ti and his sons are still angry, and Ti said he has the number one song in America. I don't believe that. I don't even know what song he's talking about. Is still is the number one song. So to me, right now, they're all 50 is saying something right. They're all they want the algorithm. They're all doing this for the algorithm or work, mentioning his name. Papoose probably knows that. He doesn't care. And he's going to be using it to benefit himself and even T.I. and his sons. But yeah, what else there is out in the news besides that? Like I said, it's that story and the war, what's going on. It's that story and the war. If there was a big outbreak of a disease, a lot of people wouldn't even know that's going on right now. You get what I'm saying? If there was a big earthquake somewhere, a lot of people probably wouldn't know that's going also on right now. So there's a lot of distractions, like I'm saying, a lot of distractions they're putting in social media so that they could control, I guess, the narrative. So the biggest thing is war and conflict, war and beefs. That's what's going on in the world. Like you have Donald Trump, America in all types of war talks all over social media, and now you have rappers, in a beef, talking about each other, recklessly. So that's what's the biggest stories out there. But there's other shit out there what no one is talking about. Like I think you told me about Trump, or was it Trump changing, controlling people's vehicles in America?
Yeah, they want to like have full access to the smart to those smart vehicles. They be working self driving vehicles and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that
So they'll have full access.
when you have full
you know?
access now, they'll know everywhere you go.
Yeah.
It's like basically telling you they
Well,
want to
not
track
only
you.
that, it's good for law enforcement. They could easily shut off the vehicle.
Yeah, they're basically saying they want to track you.
Well, the reason is because of law enforcement. So if someone thief a car or whatever, or they're in the getaway, they could easily shut it off.
That is a social media post. What was a couple, maybe weeks ago, or maybe months ago? You're telling me about a month ago. You're telling me about that they want to try to, maybe they might do that. I don't know if it was rumor. You've seen a lot of things posted right now, but there is facts. There's real things what they're doing, and they're taking away your freedom. There is no freedom of speech. Remember what we were saying?
What freedom?
There is no real freedom of speech.
What freedom of speech is there?
You
Like on the real, it's like nowadays you have to be careful on what you're saying and what you're doing and all that, especially being in U.S. soil, because on the real,
What's the freedom of speech?
No, let me just say this, if you have a big influence in the U.S. and you're doing whatever, like podcast or whatever, some big time show, right? And you decide to talk against the president. What do you think is gonna happen to you, especially when you have a big, huge following? We just want to know, what do you think is gonna happen?
What if you talk against him?
You have a
big
huge
they're gonna eliminate
following,
you. They're gonna eliminate
have a
you.
show or what?
They're gonna eliminate
I don't
you.
know,
Eliminate
right?
you.
And you're keep on slandering the president with your platform.
Eliminate.
What happens?
Eliminate you. They're gonna eliminate you.
That's right. Exactly.
They're gonna do all types of stuff to make you look crazy.
That's right.
That's how they're gonna do. They're gonna make you try to look crazy. Look what they done to Malcolm X. Look what they done to Marcus Garvey. You get what I mean? They both have big movements, and they eliminate. Well, in a way, they eliminated
That's
both of
what
them.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So that was back then. So now you have a digital platform, and you're slandering the president these times. First things first. Whatever digital platform is in charge of your shit, that's who they come to first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it gets real in the field.
Because the ICE, like I said, I looked this up. It's like some people don't do research, and we're not even down there. The ICE got a contract, or was looking tech companies to better their surveillance, and part of them bettering their surveillance is watching the internet. So if the ICE is working with tech companies, right, on the internet to filter out the internet threats, that means they're watching especially American citizens who use social media. They just put it in a different way, and no one's paying attention, and it's not popular, it's not viral, right? People are not doing their research. But if you go do your research on ICE, there was a post on it, but it disappeared. They got a contract after the shootings, what happened in Minnesota, right? That's what I'm gonna give you. And it was two Caucasian people. Do you know that they said that the ICE must wear video, what's called, what the cops, what is called, body cams? And they didn't like that. They didn't want to hear that they needed to wear body cams. So not too long after, when that announcement came, the new announcement came how they're gonna invest more on surveillance on the internet. So you know what they're saying? Okay, since you guys want to watch us like this, if we're gonna put cameras on our people on the ground, we're gonna make sure we have some power on the internet that we can know about everybody, so we could get you. Yes. By using that. Yes. By that to the degree. They're saying if you want to record us, our guys, when they're on the, on the ground, we want more power to know what's called online power. And then that guy, the Vance guy, Vance, the president, You know what he said too when the whole ICE shit was going on?
What?
Besides us going to knock at your door, our other thing is to make our internet presence more stronger, meaning surveillance. It's a different time. Why are they saying that? Why is the ICE getting more money to pay for tech companies for surveillance? Because they don't trust. Well, they never trust anybody anymore. But they're just telling you they want to. They're promoting to you in your brain to tell you that we're not hiding anymore. We're looking at you. We're making you know we actually looking. Before you had the freedom to think you had the freedom. You get what I mean? You hear that? Before you had the freedom to think you had the freedom, but we're telling you have no freedom. That's what they're promoting. They're saying you should know better. We know that too. They're watching everywhere. They're watching YouTube. They're watching Instagram. They're watching the whole damn net. But what it is, they're focusing on. My point is, especially if you're an American citizen, let me say it again. If you're American citizen living and breathing in America, this really applies to you. Because if you talk about Trump bad or the ICE or the government or any damn thing, especially on that TikTok, let me say, they will be coming at your door.
That's the new digital ID.
They will be coming at your door. So I'm hearing people are talking about political stuff against Trump on TikTok. We're not really on TikTok, but I want to see that shit, because guaranteed if you're talking against Trump with content on TikTok, they're just letting you guys do that for now. You get what I mean? It's like they're letting you do. They want to see how long, what else you're gonna be saying for a couple weeks first, right? They're not just gonna come. Oh, let's stop unless it's really something. They're gonna make you keep growing if you are popular, because the first thing they promoted about TikTok. You remember when Nikki was at that thing for she met up with Trump?
Oh yeah.
Why do you think they took a picture together? It was to promote TikTok. America with TikTok.
Because she was a TikTok queen on it.
Yes, so she done a TikTok, and guess who owns TikTok a lot of now? America. Our Israel company, they own TikTok. Well, the American operation of it.
True.
So there is no freedom of speech. It's an illusion. Maybe the freedom of speech, you could talk in the air outside and shit like that. Outside.
So true.
But wait, did I say the story? I was trying to talk about the story about the local news. I'm not gonna show it, but in Toronto, the 2 synagogues got shot up. Right? So that's probably because of people are gonna say, oh, because what's going on in Israel,
So
the rise of anti-Semitism.
You know what, Shawn? I'd like to ask you about that. Like, look, let me ask you this question. When you go to a foreign country and all of that, don't you have to abide by their rules and their laws?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, you're in Canada, you know, say, yo, the warrior go on over there, so and everything, and you have enough citizens here and everything, right?
Yeah.
So the ones them here are responsible while you're going over there?
No, but it's just some problem.
No, I just want to know that.
No.
Are they responsible for what's going on and all
No,
that?
some may think that though. There's some people
You know
who may
I mean?
think that that's in their head. They're thinking that
the only thing I can think about is there's be supporting and all of that. I understand and everything, but my thing is this. Let's hypothetically speak here. All right. Now they do that, right? What if somebody else who's not of neither party gets in the crossfire on them thing there?
Then it doesn't look good.
They're not a part of it. You know, say other things happen, our own shit. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
But this significance, what's happening. That's what
it wouldn't look good for both parties.
I see.
Mhm.
I see.
But the people who are doing it, right? Because they're gonna say it's probably people who are anti-Semitic, right, or whatever. That's what's gonna come up because the shooting at 2 synagogues. It could be any type of person. It doesn't have to be even a Muslim person who's done it. It doesn't even have to be a person who's from Iran who's done it. They could just use it as an excuse just because they don't like the Jews. You got, I mean, it could be anybody. It could be white supremacists. Because they don't, they're against the Jews a lot, the Nazis or whatever.
They want to
they're against it.
Use an incursion for more peeps to get angry.
No,
and
they
mad.
might do that because they think they're not gonna blame us.
Like
We
I
could do
said,
that. We could get away with it now because they're gonna blame the Muslims.
but like I
You
said,
got
it's like a, an excuse, an incursion
hmm
to rally more.
cause more
More,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah, like start a fire.
yes, yes.
Because it doesn't have to be no Iranian person who done that or anyone from no Middle East who went to shoot up the synagogues. It could be just be somebody who doesn't like Jewish people. And it
Perfect,
could be a guy
perfect
who's
timing to be doing this.
yes, it could make you not think of it. If you're somebody like that, just say you're a white nationalist or KKK or whatever you're
Or
saying,
white
it's white
supremacists.
supremacist. You can say this is the perfect time to do something because they're not gonna look on us. No way. They're gonna go look on
Got a point
those
there,
other
brother.
people. Who's really gonna be looking on them in this situation with the conflict? What's going on in Iran? You're saying they're gonna look at those people.
That's true.
Hmm It's a dangerous time because if you're not a good investigator, you think like this. Say, okay, let's go check out the Iranian community or whoever the Muslim. It must be one of them. You get what I mean? But smart people are not just gonna be pointing out them. They're gonna point out even some maybe white supremacists they believe would probably use the opportunity to start some shit like this because it is the perfect opportunity to do that. You're gonna hear about more of these stuff. You're gonna hear about people attacking religious centers more. You're going to see some maybe mosque. You might start to see some mosque get vandalized the same way, right? You might hear gunshots going off at mosque the same way how they're talking about the synagogues. So right now they're trying to distract people. That is a big story, actually, a local story in Toronto. I think it happened in North York.
And
That
I think
story.
the same day or the night there, the accident off the Steels,
Hmm
you know what I mean? A person lost their life because of two cars they hit on Steels and hit one of them hit one of the poles and instantly a bystander pedestrian got killed right there. RIP to their family. I know I said it before, but you know what I mean? But that shouldn't have happened and the one person drove off.
Yeah,
You
someone
know
the
what I
person
mean?
did drove yeah, they did drive off. So that shows some guilt too. That's some guilt. They might get caught because there's cameras around there a lot, I think.
Yeah.
They might get caught those people who drove off. And still it's like that person didn't see it coming. When those cars whatever collided and that hit that pole,
Well, my
they didn't
thing
see that
is,
coming.
I think that person when they drove off, either they didn't have insurance, or they had priors, or you know what I'm saying,
Or
because
drunk.
are drunk. Because think about it, why would you drive off if it was an accident? And one of them stayed. They know said they didn't do no wrong. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So the one who drove off is very guilty. You seen the press conference? They said, "Yo, get a lawyer, this and that." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't have drove off. Now you're guilty of the fact. Now you know what I mean. You're gonna probably get manslaughter. You get what I'm saying?
That's fuck. If you get in an accident, you don't drive off because then you're gonna be basically guilty. You're gonna be guilty. Mark down guilt straight up, right?
Exactly.
Mark down guilt straight up. But other than that news, I know there's even the OSAP stuff. Do you see how
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
protesting about the OSAP and because he made it like it's a loan?
Yeah, well, it's always been a loan.
No, but he's made it differently. It's not the same though.
Well, you mean the percentage of how much they probably have to pay
Yes,
back?
yes.
That's what they're arguing about, man.
But they're saying there's no OSAP anymore.
Pretty much because of the premiums what they have to pay back, man.
So is that because they've been stopping a lot of foreign students for a while? That's what made
That
that
might
happen?
be a part of the reason.
Is that like a revenge thing because a lot of the
Well, a
foreign
lot of them
students?
were taking advantage of it.
No, foreign students can't get OSAP. Could they? No.
It could be
No.
possible. I don't know.
You can't. No. I don't think you could be a foreign student and get OSAP. Only people who are domestic. So that shit's only affecting the Canadian, the people who are born here, or if you're land, what they call the citizen. That's what it's affecting. If you are Canadian now, it's affecting the Canadian. It's not affecting the person who's a foreign student. They're paying to come here. So what he's doing now, that's not promoting Canadians to go to school.
Mm,
How is that promoting for Canadians to go to school? First, it was free OSAP. Remember, it was free education for a while.
yeah.
The premier changed that. Premier changed it, and then now when he came back, he switched it, and now he's switching it to something like a loan. and shit like that, and saying people are going to school for dumb shit. That's why he changed it. He wants people to do he wants people to do trades. I'm talking about Ford. What's the name of Ford, the premier. He wants people to do trades now.
I heard my boy got a death threat too, Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he has a big mouth, straight up. I liked him, but now the certain things what he's doing, it seems like he's doing extra shit.
Hey man, I said it long time. They're dark days for Canada.
And the mayor, then you have this mayor here.
Brother
Like,
mercy.
I don't know, like,
Pup chat.
do people in Toronto really still want this mayor to be the mayor?
This is our last term, man.
Yeah, they need
This
something
is
needs
our
to change.
last term.
Something needs to change, man. Something needs to change. That woman can't be the mayor anymore. Ever since she became the mayor and I seen it coming, the city went down. The city went downhill ever since she became the mayor. You get what I'm saying? More homeless on the street, more crazy shit happening in the subway. How much positive stuff have you? Okay, she was a part of certain projects, but how much positive stuff have you really seen her really put through?
Party.
It's mostly social things.
Party.
Bringing, I guess she's continuing to bring attraction to Toronto. I never hear really nothing what she put through. When you're a mayor, you should have accomplished something by the time you're finished. I think, what's the whole point of being the mayor? You get what I mean? Like when Mel Lastman came, he changed the city, eh? When Mel Lastman became the mayor, he actually transformed the city. You've seen him transform the city. What mayor has came to Toronto since and transformed the city? Nobody.
Well,
Tory was good. Tory was good. Yeah, Tory's good.
You can't say that, man. What about Mr. Rob Ford? R.I.P. to him.
No, man, that man wasn't here too long, man.
But when he was, listen here, he was a good one. Because when he was before mayor, he was Councillor Ford, and this guy was ripping them up, guy. You know what I'm saying? And everything. And I said, imagine if this guy became mayor. And he became mayor, and, they hated on him.
For a short period of time.
So it go, man.
For a short period of time, he was the mayor.
But he tried to put Toronto on the map. You know what I mean? He went to LA and everything and all of that.
Yeah. Ford, but like that's what I'm saying. Like this city has so much things what needs to get better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the city has too much homeless people for a top city right now, and no one's talking about it. They want to tell you about the good side of Toronto most of the time.
It's always about the
majority of the time. No one doesn't want to talk about the homeless problem Toronto has. You notice that?
Yeah. I
never seen no content, whatever platform. They might mention something, but Toronto, when you go down in Toronto in 2026, is as much as they want to put it up like this high class city, it has a big population of homeless people. Huh? That's the dirt.
It is a reality.
It wasn't like that before.
It is
like it was there, but it wasn't. It got worse. That's what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. It got worse. There's no new housing they're making. All they make is condominiums everywhere. It's only new developed big ass $2 million condominiums, like over $1 million condominiums. The only people who could afford it is the foreigners, the people who are not even from Canada. Doubt. And so the people in Canada, they can't even afford a one bedroom in Toronto. I mean, for like the jobs what they're working, you got to be sharing shit with people. It's like New York. A one bedroom is probably like 3,000 almost.
I wouldn't be
in the heart of Toronto is about 3,000 probably for one bedroom or more.
But the thing is, you're not paying for the condo for the box. I call it a box. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I've been in a few of these places, and I feel sorry for these people, to be honest with you. But you're really paying for the amenities. That's what you're paying for. Like if it comes with a pool, it comes with a gym, if it comes with the like a media room or a theater, them kind of you're paying for those things really compared to what the statue of living in there.
That's crazy.
So like if you are living in a condo,
Mhm.
you have to make sure you're using these facilities, because what's the point of you paying all of this money and you're paying for a box and you have all these facilities there?
It's like that right now in Toronto, man. That's how
But
it is.
some of these condos, yo, they're luxurious. Some of them you don't have to leave. Like there's a grocery store at the bottom.
That's why
There's
you
a
pay that
swimming
much. That's why you're
pool.
paying three,
There's
four.
a gym. Yo, I all hear say one of them have a bowling alley in one of them
That's why you're
star.
paying 3,000-4,000 for these whatever living spaces, these 1 bedroom boxes. You're paying like three
Exactly.
thousand and shit like that.
And the thing
You know what
is,
I'm
it's
saying?
like this. It's like, well, majority of the time, people who are in condos, you shouldn't be really having kids. Like, it should be like you're starting out, whatever, and all of that. It's more of a bachelor kind of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, you know what I
The,
mean?
Toronto has changed over the years. It's not the same. What it is now to me, it's like okay, it was always a melting pot, but it's not like how I could say. I guess that is what Toronto is, but most people who are like born in Toronto, they don't live in Toronto. That's what I'm basically saying.
No.
They live out some like Ajax or Mississauga or some out region. Most of the people who are from Toronto, they moved out of Toronto. There's
Yeah,
some original people, not saying they ain't, but the majority is not from Toronto who live in Toronto.
that's true.
You get what I'm saying? The majority is not the people who are originally
Torontonians.
born. I'm talking born in Toronto. They're not there. There's a couple,
A
but
lot
the
of us left, yo.
majorities they live in other places now.
A lot of us left.
It's more like people who've been here from other places or from other countries. You get what I mean? Like they're in Toronto for 40 years, 30 years. You get what I mean? Or they're still new.
Yeah.
But yeah, people, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. What else news is there out there? I don't know, man. Like I said, the whole war thing been taking up a lot of space on social media, and this beef thing with 50, I have to admit, with Ti and now Papoose, those are the two biggest stories. And if there's any other story out there,
It's not making big
it's not
news.
making big news. I could honestly say, you go on Instagram, Trump. Are you tired of seeing Trump? You're sick of
Tired
seeing
of it
that
now,
shit.
man.
And then you'll see probably 50 and Ti shit. And now that's becoming tiring and shit. So that's why Papoose came into it. So now that becomes more like a new
But okay, but
thing
let's
now. Every
let's get
content
real
maker is
here though.
talking
Like
about that
like
shit now.
always, I'm gonna be the conspiracy theorist here, man. As
Yeah.
always, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he's doing what he had to do. Yes, that's true. But at the same time, what was Papoose doing anything big beforehand?
Yeah, he had a good he was doing some his music still.
Yeah, but
He's doing it.
anything viral, man. Like
Uh,
like I never seen two like Sean when when I watch the internet and when I watch like IG and YouTube, I look what's
the
there,
only
but I
thing
look what's viral. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like if you're not viral now, when I see something like this, that means it's like okay, you want to throw your hat in here now because you need something to get more viral, bro.
Yeah, he wants to keep
You know what I
the only
mean?
thing
That's the way
the
me
only
look
big
on it.
thing I seen really is him and the Clarissa, his girl. That's what keeping him relevant more in people's eyes. Because when she's doing a boxing match, he's part of the campaign. So that's what's keeping him relevant. That's his,
Like right to know,
thing what he's doing.
right to know, I can't deny it, and you shouldn't deny it neither. Right now, when it comes to 50, right not to know, okay? Everybody is watching either something with the Power series.
Yeah.
Okay? They are either a fan of somebody on there and anything. Okay? He did the smartest thing because I'm gonna ask you this, Shem. Who's the next mogul who doing something like that, putting out so much black
Nobody, only
entertainment
what's his name?
shows?
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, but I don't like that guy.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
people
like that
like
guy.
him.
I don't like
A
how
lot
he
of people like
writes.
him.
I don't like whatever. I
A
don't
lot of
like
people like him
anything. And you
still.
know the main reason why I don't like that
A
guy.
lot of people like him
Okay,
still.
I know,
Tyler
but there's
Perry.
a lot of people like me who don't like that guy neither.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody should be beefing, it should be them two. But I don't think that guy would beef with him anyway. But you know what I
No.
mean? Because
They're
on the
cool.
real, I'm just saying, because when you have it like that, you have
Mm-hmm.
the influence of the culture. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Because he's not only showing music, he's showing fashion. Not only fashion now, he's showing back in the day fashion with Kanan. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's showing a lot of things what others are not doing. All right. So I'm gonna bring that in the defense on shit. If you're not doing shit like that, put your money where your mouth is.
The only thing is 50's the one starting a lot of these
Yeah,
beefs.
well, listen here. I can't condole to certain things what he
He's the one
does on
starting
the
the beef.
trolling things.
He's
That's
doing
on
that.
him. But at the same time, I'm gonna say this: you put where it's like this, yo. You want to get it? You have money. You have money to enough to hire somebody to put whole heap of dog shit in front of your house. You have the money to do it. But do you do it? Do you have it? No, you probably don't. You could just go like so. Yeah, yo, boom. Just drop a thing like that. But well, I don't know if I can do that. He can, just like that. Easy. Because look, Shawn, like I just told you, each show besides his music,
Yeah.
you know how much revenue's coming through?
Yeah, he's making money.
Yeah,
But we're talking about
and
this
that's
hip hop
just-
shit
That's
now.
just the show.
Okay, this is all good with the
Yeah,
money.
but the thing
But
is,
the hip hop shit.
money comes with power. And just
Yeah,
like you said earlier, you said with Jim Jones and all that, money comes with power, bro. So yo, you could be all angry all you want. You know what I mean? If he's like this, if you're not working like oh I'm working, then what like what are you saying again? Oh, you bringing your sons? You bringing this guy's coming up. This guy, you know what? It's like this, man. Take a number and get in line. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Well, all I know that Ti stuff wasn't really nothing. It just brought attention. Then the Sun stuff got attention. He kind of helped the Suns get more popular. I have to admit.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Papoose, I'm not gonna lie, that freestyle was still like, cutting 50 cents.
Yo, man, listen here, man. I'm gonna say something again, man. Now, look here, man.
50 cents.
Now, if I seen this guy was doing some like big show or
Yeah.
big movies and he's doing the music and at the same time, I'll go, yo, okay, all right, then I can give it to Ti, bro. But we can't give it to Ti, bro. How the hell? Yeah, okay, you come up with this track, his sons and all that shit. Big deal. Papoose did too. How much more people are coming up
But you
with
know what?
too?
What I find interesting.
You know what I mean? And nobody can even come up with a diss track. So, like, I want to know this. What else can you do?
Yes. You see what we're saying? This is a perfect example now. What media or who the powers that be behind likes us to talk about, because when we're talking about this beef thing or this rap shit, they're saying, yo, there's some more serious shit we're doing right now, but let's make this rap shit and what this guy has beef with 50, all these guys, let's put that in the front. And all the other stuff, because now you're not hearing about no Epstein shit. Are you?
Hardly.
You're hardly hearing about any Epstein stuff, yo.
Hardly.
You see how deadly the media is? They use it, like it or not, hip hop is popular media. Anytime there's a beef, you seen the last thing, like I said it, I say it again, Kendrick and Drake. How much a big distraction did that do when that story was going hard? Wasn't it making everybody listen to the songs and the not like us and shit?
It's all about the influence. I'm gonna just tell you this. 50 has the ultimate influence because he has the shows. It's not about the music anymore. Like these guys are getting it confused. I'm trying to tell you this. You're getting it confused here. Yes, it's hip hop, but yo, doesn't hip hop come with a lot of power and influence too?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So yo, bro, you're getting conflicted here. Put up your money where your mouth is, bro. Like everyone say, oh, the money. Well, look here, 50 had to work hard to get this thing, didn't he? How many years did it take? Huh?
No, I'm not denying that. I'm
No,
just saying that.
I'm just saying though.
All of this happens because 50 poked the bears.
Well, 50,
that's it.
Hey, look here, man. Look here, bro. Look here. 50 is 50, and 50 is known, and 50 is all right. Let me ask you this question now. Compared to 50 and Ti, ask some of these YNs. They might know Ti, but they're gonna know 50 just like that.
And now they know their
No,
sons.
no, no. But I'm just gonna tell you this:
Yeah.
they're gonna know 50 like that
Yeah.
off the bat.
Yeah, they'll know.
Because if it's not the music, they're gonna know him for something else.
Yeah, they'll know 50 more because
That's what I'm
50's
trying to tell
50's
you.
doing
You
shows and
get me what I'm
production
saying?
and shit like that.
So,
They don't know
yo,
who Ti is really. They don't know Ti. They know maybe his sons now because they're more younger. So that's the most Ti is gonna get off of his sons. He's gonna get the attention from his sons. Even him, when he's saying pull back, I think it's because he's kind of jealous of his sons getting more shiny.
exactly, and he's that type of dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think he's just
that
jealous.
type of dude. He is that type of dude. Yeah.
But anyways, y'all, that I don't know. There's no other news stories. Honestly, I know about right now. No other news stories. I just know that the everything what's going on, like the war and the beef, like we were saying, and there's local news. The war is overshadowing everything. Just to be straight up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more shit probably we should be talking about, like what's going on in Africa. I'm hearing this is one story I could tell you. I'm hearing about Ibrahim Traore doing a deal with America. I don't know if that's true, that some health type of deal, some healthcare deal. I don't know if people are just making that up for propaganda, but I've been hearing that the guy who's supposed to be against, a lot of corrupt people is dealing basically with Trump. So I don't know if that's propaganda to make him just lose support in Burkina Faso, but they're saying that he's done a deal with America. So we shall see if that continues. That's an example how all the other stories will overshadow a story like that. Like Ibrahim is the guy who they've been promoting, fighting against the French colonizers, kicking them out, and there was attempted assassinations also on him. That's what was talked about a lot. So they're saying that was the West trying to take him out, right? So why would he make a deal with Trump or America after knowing that people want to take him out, assassinate him, and shit?
That's a good
You
question.
get what I mean? So that's a news story. That's an example. That's a story. What is not going viral right now and shit. That's not going viral. The African troops who are there, the Africans who are getting tricked to go to Russia, and then they put them in the military. That's not going viral anymore. That's not even being talked about. No one even knows about that. That they're recruiting. Russia's recruiting Ugandans, saying you'll get a job in Russia, and then they throw them at the front lines.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
But that's really good. That's some serious shit. So they trick them, they fool them, which is catching on. They probably know not to do it anymore. But how much Africans got caught by that trick, by saying that you should go to Russia for a job, and then they take these guys and put them in some type of military wear and ship them off to where Ukraine is to fight for their life. Imagine that, eh? It's like you're fattening up the pig. You got the pig from another farm, and after then you're fattening it up, and then you put it out somewhere to slaughter. That's what's happening to the African guys who are getting tricked.
Well, it's not like anything has changed since World War. You know what I mean? Because like I told you before, they did that to the French who were fighting for the France army back in the day, and they asked for their money, and they shot all of them up, bro. Yeah, so you go.
French are deadly because in France you can't wear no religious wear. I'm hearing in public. I think it's in public places. So they're against even culture. So they're saying, I don't know what you call that system.
So like communism.
Is communism even like that?
Communism.
No, I think you could practice your religion and even be in the yeah, man. You don't. It's not going to be promoted, but you could practice it.
Promoting it like
yes,
there like that. So it's a sort of form of communism.
Yes, but yes, a sort of communism because they're making it. Yeah, it's a different form because they're making it that you can't wear nothing like no hijab. You can't wear. So I don't know if the Jewish people don't have to. They go by that too in France, but France is known for that. That's known. They're known for there's that law. No one can't wear no religious wear. I don't know that system. I have to do my research, but like I said, France is mad that they lost the colonies, are losing colonies in Africa. Yeah, so that's another big war front. We don't even know what France is doing. Meanwhile, all this other shit's going on. France is doing something else. You notice France is not saying nothing. They're the most quietest out of all these big ass countries. France is one of them, and you're not hearing them talk about no war. They're not saying nothing. They're not stepping their shit in anything. They're playing smart.
Better off. Better off.
Yeah, people, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, man. It's the Down to Earth news, man. All I know, spring is coming. It seems that the weather's going to be getting better as the weeks go forward. Yep, especially in the 6th, the weather's going to be like, what, tomorrow, like 18. It's going to start to go into the, double digits. It's going to go back to the double digits, people. Spring is around the corner. It's getting warm. The environment is changing. And, hopefully a good summer. But yeah, that's the Down to Earth news
Yeah, man.
with your host, Shawn Myrie.
Mhm.
And yo, we going to be out, man. Going to be out.
Exactly. And always, everybody, thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe and all of that. Thank you for tuning in. We all about to win 2026. We all in the mix. And we're going to end it like this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation. What? You don't know.